This under-dash walking pad has been used almost every day for nearly 2 years. No brand, no maintenance, and recently it stopped working. That's why it's here with me today. My wife asked me to fix it. And honestly, that's lifespan surprising me. Most no brand unit like this barely lasts 6 months, let alone 2 years. So today I'm opening it up to see if I can bring it back to life or if I ended up making it worse. Quick disclaimer though, I'm not electrician or technician. I just like taking things apart, cleaning and figure out how things work. Let's dive in. Here's the issue. The power light turned on, but when I press the remote, the belt doesn't move at all. It's receiving power, but the message isn't getting to the motor. First step, remove the top cover to access the motor and control board. And honestly, I think I found the problem immediately. Inside there is a mountain of dust and hair, the ultimate enemy of walking pads. Dust traps heat, stresses the motor, and messes with the electronics. I also noticed 2 more red flags. The belt is totally off center and it's bone dry. There is 0 lubricant left. I'm brushing out the debris and using the WD-40 Specialist Electronics Contact Cleaner to clean the gunk from the controller. Pro tip, never use standard WD-40 on circuit board. It's not designed for electronics and can cause a short. So to remove the rubber here for cleaning, you just push like that way until it's out. There, you got it. And you can clean it with dry cloth. So the way to put it back, put the small one first and then screw to the big one like that. Try to align it on the center. There you go. Now let's try to lubricate the oil. Whenever you buy the new under-dash walking pad or treadmill, they always give you the treadmill lubricant, but they have the small bottle one. This one is we order specifically. To apply this, unscrew it, and then they have the paper here. We just have to poke it. So you can use the scissors or knife, cut a small top to open the hole. And the walking belt, just make sure it's clean. I just try to clean it. Use my little towel insert here. Before I apply the lubricant, a lot of hair. The hair is the problem one. So the way to apply is open the walking belt like that and just apply, squeeze it, make sure it's come out. It's not come out, so that means there's something in there. Oh, I have block here as well. Take this out. Just apply it like that. Apply this side as well. So this will help to smooth out the walking belt with the surface underneath, make it smoother. So I'm gonna spin like that because the motor didn't work. So ideally, after you apply the treadmill lubricants, turn on the treadmill, let it roll out to make sure all the oil underneath there is spread out evenly. But for me, because the motor didn't work, so I try to do this way first, and I hope that after I put all back, it will work. I don't know. Really, finger crossed to me. Gonna try underneath as well. Yeah, there's no need to apply underneath this type of walking pad because it's nothing pad underneath here. Yeah, it's smoother now actually. The thing that we could do at home by ourselves is only cleaning thoroughly and apply the lubricant on the treadmill to make sure it's good maintenance. And swapping the battery in the remote just to be 100% sure we are covered. Now gonna put all back together. Right, let's finger crossed. See the light here, it's like a missing light something. Oh, it's working! Okay, that's a surprise. I didn't do anything apart from cleaning. That's a win for me and a huge win for my wife's cardio routine. While it's running, I'm using an Allen key to adjust the rear bolt. If your belt drift left, tighten the left side or loose the right until it's perfectly center. So it's center now. I'm happy with it. Let it run for a few minutes solo to spread the lubricant evenly. If you want your walking pad to last years instead of months, here are the best practices to follow. Vacuum around the motor cover every month. Dust causes heat and heat kills motors. Don't hop on and then hit start. Let it run for 60 seconds solo to get the internal components moving. After 15 minutes of using, let it rest 5 minutes. These small motors is not built for marathons. Apply silicone lubricant every 40 days or 30 hours of use. It keeps friction low, so the motor doesn't have to work overtime. Always keep that belt aligned to prevent spraying. Keep an ear out for squeaks, a nose out for smelling burns, and check the cover for excessive heat. If you catch those early signals, you can save your machines just like I did today. Thanks for watching and happy walking.